Give me that.
What is the big secret?
Give me that. It's mine.
Hey, let me see it.
No, it's mine.
Harley, it's written to me. I want to see it.
Let
Give
go.
It to me. Harley,
Let go.
I'm bigger than you are and
Ow.
stronger.
Let
give
go.
me the letter.
All right, fine, you big bully. You win. But I'm telling you something. If you read that, I am leaving. I'm not kidding. If you don't give me that back, I am out of here. Hey! That's not fair!
All's fair in love and letters.
Why don't you ever listen to me?
If I listened to you, we wouldn't have gotten anywhere. How do I love you, Philip? Let me count the
No,
ways.
I cut that part.
I love that you're able to throw everything you ever learned in prep school out the window when
Stop! I'm gonna scream!
like agreeing to be part of this thing.
Philip, that's not the good stuff. Don't read
I
that.
understand that. Let me be committed. It's a good idea. I love your smile.
Well, they say never put it in black and white. Now I know why.
I'm glad you did.
Well, that makes one of us. Why I didn't rip this thing up when I had the chance.
Because it's beautiful.
No, I didn't mean a word of it. I wish I'd never written it. I wish I'd never gotten involved with you. I do.
That's great, thanks. Thank you. You're kidding, right?
I wish.
You told Ben Warren that you would sleep with him if he won the case?
I wasn't serious. I mean, he was just so damn cocky. You know, he pushed all those buttons in me, and I thought I could humiliate him by proving how much faith I had in Ross, right? And that I was so sure Ben would lose this case and that he'd
what? Say, oh, Blake, you're absolutely right. I could never beat Ross Marler. I'll be on the next plane out of town.
All right.
Have a nice life.
Fine, rub it in, yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out where your head was.
Win the case, lose the case. I wouldn't sleep with Ben on a bet. You believe me, don't you?
Yes, but what I'm trying to tell you is what you probably already know, that if for some wild, unknown reason Ben Warren wins and Abby loses, this thing is not just going to go away. From what I've heard about Mr. Warren, he's not someone to let people off the hook that easily.
I don't care what kind of hook he has, or I wouldn't go through with it.
Then he's going to make your life a living hell.
So what is he going to do? Is he going to tie me down?
I don't think that's exactly his style.
Then what could he do?
You really have to ask?
Well, if I didn't, I wouldn't.
He's gonna go to Ross. He'll probably tell him the whole story. He'll probably tell him you slept with him, even when he didn't.
Well, he wouldn't believe it. I mean, he couldn't.
If you didn't think he might, you never would have called me today. Blake, I'm one of the few people in town who has just as shaky a track record as you do.
But you survived it.
So far.
What am I going to do, Reva? What?
You're gonna tell Ross the whole story. 5 cents, please.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Well, what do you suggest over breakfast? Honey, how do you like your eggs? And by the way, if Ben wins this case, I have to sleep with him.
I think you're overreacting, Blake. You don't have to sleep with him at all.
Of course not. And I wouldn't, under any circumstances. I just don't see how I can tell Ross any of this.
Is there something more to this than you're telling me? Well, speak of the devil.
Look at him. He's, look how smooth he is.
He certainly gets around, doesn't he?
I told you.
You know, Blake, you're right. We definitely do have to do something about the man.
You and your dad planned this all along now, didn't you?
What are you talking about?
Where did he take her, to Africa? My father is in Washington with my aunt.
Yeah, that sounds like a line of bull like every other one you've given me. Oh, Jesse, you belong. You're part of the family
And that's
now.
true.
And you know, you had me believing that I was right for Michelle. And at Christmas,
still believe that.
you made me feel like I was at home and I belonged. But
What are you talking
I'm not
about
good
here?
enough for you, Bowers, am I? You've hated me from day one.
Hey,
no
Jesse,
matter how I dress,
Jesse,
no matter what I do, if I learn how to
stop
read,
the boring
you were planning
tirade.
on
Our
getting rid of me
family
from when
likes
we were
you.
sitting- Admit it. You never wanted me to be part of the Bowers.
I'm not going to admit anything because it's not true.
I'm gonna find your sister, with or without your help. That's a promise I'm gonna keep.
Stop it! Just stop it. Now look, this is not going to bring Michelle back. Read the letter, Jesse.
I read the
again.
letter.
It's Michelle's decision.
Why don't you
It's
just
not
tell
my
me where she
decision. It's not
is?
my father. I can't. You just got to accept that.
I'm not gonna accept that. Never.
Fine.
Michelle, don't.
No, I can do it. I can do it.
I couldn't do it. You certainly can't.
No, at least let me try.
Michelle, please get up. You'll cut.
Ow!
Don't move. I'll get the first
No,
aid
I
kit.
can handle this.
Michelle!
I'm supposed to be responsible, right? Or independent.
Yes, not in your first 10 minutes.
You know, if I can't handle a lamp, I can at least handle a cut.
Why are you pushing yourself this way?
Let me try it.
All right.
I don't want people feeling sorry for me, okay?
Don't confuse pity with simple human kindness.
Call it what you like. I don't want it.
Okay, how about this? I'm the doctor, you're the patient. Give me that hand. I think you'll live. Believe me, this isn't the first lamp that's been broken around here. You'll probably break a few more things in the coming weeks. It'll be all right, Michelle. You'll see.
How can you say that? It'll never be all right. I can't see anything. I can't see colors or light or anything.
Oh, hush. Shh. Oh, shh. You know, Helen Keller loved flowers. And when she picked them from her garden, she could tell which one was red and which one was white. You want to know how? I'll tell you anyway. Darker colors attract heat. So the red flower was warmer. She learned to see by her sense of touch, and she was blind since birth. You have seen a great many things. You have a lot of memories, colors, shapes, faces. Those memories will help a lot.
How can you talk like that? You don't know what it's like not to see.
Oh, but I do. I'm blind.
Nobody ever wrote me a poem before.
It's not a poem.
It is to me.
Maybe I should give it to a magazine.
No, it's mine. I'm not sharing it with anybody. Hey, you better be nice to me.